Hello there. So, I was part of a Renaissance fair and I decided to tent camp while I was there. And this is the tent I used. It is, let me get on the other side of the sun. It is a Chillbo cabins. And honestly, I thought it was pretty decent. I don't think I would use it again for the same purpose as a Renaissance fair. Alright, this is the tent. It's a dome tent, and it has that no-seam mesh going on top. And then below, I think it's vinyl or something. The seams are sealed, but first I had a tarp under it, a standard Walmart tent tarp. And I guess the location I was in was not that good because the water seeped up from the bottom quite a bit. So I decided to, I tried all different ways. I tried rolling the tarp underneath. It still happened. Water still got trapped under there. I tried rolling it a different way. I think the location that I was at was not very good, and that was that. So there is some seepage from the bottom, but when I removed that tarp and then I sprayed the bottom with that silicone spray, that lasted for a good while until the last few weekends, and I started to get some water seepage again. Let's see what else. Otherwise, something did start to eat my tarp, my tent. See, if you cannot see it, there it goes. There it is. Right, focus. See, it got eaten through a little bit by something. I'm guessing ants. I'm not 100% sure. And then it happened on the other side as well. It was only these two spots. It was only right here. And then on the other side as well, there's a bit more eaten holes. I'm not sure what caused them. See, bite marks. Yeah. And right there. So that's the only place that did anything. Yeah. Otherwise, this was up for about 3 months. And the poles are still fine. There's not too much warpage on the poles. The doors were kind of nice. I only used one side. They were decent, standard door. Bugs didn't really get in my tent, so I count that as a plus. And when they did, it was my own fault, leaving the door open when I was getting in and out. Let's see. Oh, there's a little bite through mark there that I never noticed, right on the door. Let's see. And then it just got muddy from the rain that we had. There was a lot of rain and then mud, and you know how that goes. Yeah, so that's it for the tent itself. I'll put the rain fly over so you can see how beautiful it is. It's a beautiful tent. I really like this tent. I enjoyed it a lot. Until the end. Oh, one more thing. This has nothing to do with the tent itself, but a mouse. A mouse did eat through it, so it's not mouse proof. So I think that's where the water came in on the last weekend. Not even the last weekend, I had it up for a week again, and then I went back and I found the mouse hole. I'm like, oh well, I could patch it. Maybe. Alright, let me show you the rain cover. The rain fly. I'll stop and cut. Alright, so here's the rain fly. It's rainbow colored. It's pretty neat. I like it. The rain fly did really good. A pole goes from there up through into the other side. So you have a big vestibule. It has two vestibules. It has this one, and then on the other side it has another one. I have to hose all this down and get all this dirt off of it, so that's why it's like this. Let's see. It did not leak. I was very impressed. It did not leak. None of the seals leaked. Like I said, we got a lot of rain. It did beautiful. And so it's a pretty good tent. The only major design flaw that I can tell, and I don't even know if it's a design flaw, but I just don't like it. The windows are on the outside of the tent. So if you're in unsure weather, you're not sure if it's going to be hot or rainy like it was a lot of the summer where I was at. There was a lot of times where I did not want to chance it, and I just kept the windows closed. There's spiders all over this tent. Wow. See? So that's the window, and it fell down. And this does roll up. They do have thingies, so that's pretty nice. But there was times where, it got pretty hot, and I wanted to open it, but also there was a chance of rain, so I didn't open the windows. And it's a privacy thing too. There was a lot of people in the same area, and I didn't really want to open the vestibules up or the doors so that they could look through and look at me sleeping. That's a little weird. So I would totally take this tent out into like an actual camping situation. It's beautiful. It's wonderful. I enjoyed it a lot. The vestibules are really nice if you have two people. Because one person, and they have the two doors. One over here and then one over there. So you can have two people. I would say it's a 2-person tent. With gear. Maybe a 3-person tent if, you're just hanging out in your backyard. I would say this would be my new backyard tent with my daughter. Just because I have to patch up that mouse hole, and I gotta patch up those holes. So I can do it. Otherwise, I really enjoyed this tent. I really, really did. Yeah, going into the forest where you're only taking it up for a few days, that would be fine. If it's going to be sunny, that would be fine. It did wonderful. Even in the rain, I didn't have too many issues except for the floor seeping through. But that was only when it was standing water underneath in between my tarp and tent, and then there was some moisture seepage on the ground as well. So I'm not sure. But like I said, this tent was up for 3 months. I think if you use it, a weekend here, a weekend there, it'd be perfect. It'd be perfect for you, and you're not worried about people looking inside your tent. If you're in a secluded place, that would be pretty good to have all the vestibules open and get that airflow, because there's a lot of airflow if you have everything open. There's 2 windows. There's one over here and one over there. There's this vestibule, that vestibule. You can open up the doors too, so that would be pretty nice. That would be it would be a pretty nice tent. It's a good tent. Airplane. So I hope you enjoyed this review. If you have any questions, go ahead and put anything down in the comments. I'll put links in the description. Yeah. See you later. Maybe. Bye.